If you look at the Bible, the Old Testament, take Genesis 18, then you find, so Genesis 19:24, you find that God, who's on earth, because he came to speak to Abraham, remember that? Remember he came to Abraham before, speak to him, and Abraham gave him food with the three men, as they appeared to be. Now God, who's one of those three men, he says, God rained fire out of heaven from God. The Lord rained fire out of heaven from the Lord. There's two persons who are called the Lord. Two entities called the Lord. In this example, in 1924, Genesis, and one is identified as God.
When the three angels left Abraham,
Yep.
Abraham was in the presence of God. The Spirit of God came upon him and spoke.
No, two of the angels went. Two of the angels went, Victor. No, two went and one stayed. And Abraham spoke of him as the Lord. Because two went to Sodom, remember? Yeah, there only two went. One remained because there were three to start with. The one who remains is identified as God. And it is that one that where it says in Genesis 19:24, the Lord rained fire out of heaven on Sodom and Gomorrah. So the Lord here on earth rains fire out of heaven from the Lord in heaven on Sodom and Gomorrah. Two entities called the Lord. And it's not the only place that you find this this reality of God not being Unitarian.
Well, God said to him, "You shall not see my face and live. No one can see and live. No one. But I shall come past you where you don't see me." But I don't know what Abraham saw. I don't know if he saw a physical person or someone who represents like the angels, represent God. Like Samson. What about Samson, where the angel appeared
to Manoah
and said, "You're going to have a son, and he's going to be a Nazarene." Do you remember? I just saw this man.
Yeah.
As they lighted this fire, the angel went into fire and went up, and they said, "We have seen God and lived."
Okay.
We have seen God and lived. So angels represent God himself.
Okay. Where is it now? Okay, here's this example in Judges, chapter 13, verse, start off with verse 9. It says, "And God listened to the voice of Manoah, and the angel of God came again to the woman as she sat in the field." Okay, so an angel of God comes to the woman. It goes on further, just to get to the key passages, on to verse 17. "And Manoah said to the angel of the Lord, 'What is your name? So that when your words come true, we may honour you.' And the angel of the Lord said to him, 'Why do you ask my name, seeing it is wonderful?' Then moving further to verse 21. "Then Manoah knew that he was the angel of the Lord. And Manoah said to his wife, 'We shall surely die, for we have seen God.'" So here we have a figure called the angel of the Lord, whom you see, who's also identified as God. Now, he's not just an emissary of God, because they wouldn't feel they were going to die if they'd just seen an emissary of God. They're considering that they've seen the angel of the Lord, and that means they've seen God. Yet the angel of the Lord is a different figure, a different entity, because it says, in the first verse I cited, chapter 13 of Judges, verse 9, "And God listened to the voice of Manoah, and the angel of God came again to the woman as she sat in the field." So God listens, and the angel goes. So that's two entities. And when the angel of God of the Lord is there, then Manoah is saying, "We have seen God, and we will die." So there's not a straight unipersonality to God. There's more complex than that, and that's reflected in writings like Two Powers in Heaven by Alan Siegel,